So, Casual Bachelor went ahead and dug up something from Brittany Renner. Oh my goodness, Bass FCZ did a video with her a couple years ago. I was going to steal the clip, a little audio from Bass FCZ's video, but I'd have to bleep the whole thing. She's really talking kind of foul-mouthed in the, that video, okay. But she reveals at that time that she has had 24... different sausages up in that. You know what I mean? Down there in the V and the P. So it's been a couple years, so it's probably up to, call it 26. Doesn't matter. I don't really care. It doesn't make any difference. Point is, if Brittany is telling us the truth, she is quite average. The new hamster rule, it used to be whatever number is times 3 divided by 2. Just 1 per year of age. Pretty good rule of thumb. So Brittany is roughly 30, 26. She's a little below average, actually, when it comes right down to it. Of course, she might not be counting the bathroom 2 o'clock in the bar with, at Hooters with the bass player in the band who looks like a hamster. It doesn't really matter to me. It shouldn't really matter to you. Who cares? You're not interacting with this person. You're not trying to date her. You're not trying to marry her. You're not doing anything. Obviously, we're just average hamsters out here. We don't have a chance with a superstar like Brittany Renner. Apparently, she's a big, Instagram model or something. I don't know. She's something or other. She's in a movie this year. So, her career's kind of taken off with respect to movies and fitness. And it's good for her. Good for her. She's currently dating, at least as of June, a 21-year-old NBA player. Now, let's think about this. That's her choice of men, right? She likes the players and the athletes and all that. That's fine. How many NBA teams are there in the country? Like 30? Something like that. How many main players are on the team? Is it 9, 5, 10? I don't know. 5 starters and there's probably 20. Call it 20 times the 600 of these men in the entire country who play NBA basketball. 600. You could do the math, but that's 0.00001% of the population. And these are the men that Brittany wants. She enjoys the company of these men. Cool. Great. Dating a 21-year-old one right now. Brand new rookie, plays for the Charlotte Hornets, I guess. Brittany is almost 30, if not 30 or 31. What do you think this guy's goal is? Marriage? So here's Brittany talking about her past. Because it shouldn't matter, right? Shouldn't make any difference. Well, again, it depends on what we're talking about. Brittany, take it away.
I received a DM recently that I wanted to talk about.
Talk about? She's from Mississippi. Where'd she get this talk? I like from New Jersey. I'm talking. Watching too much Jersey Shore.
And it reads, how do you get a man to respect you even if you have a past?
This is a fundamental thing that some women don't seem to understand. I don't know why that is. This is the Disney princess, knight in shining armor, the white horse, the prince, the pumpkin, whatever. When you're ready, he'll show up. And the rest, the past, just doesn't matter. Well, it does, Brittany. It depends if a man is just going for some hoochie-coo or he wants to sign the dotted line. It makes a big difference.
How do you do it? You're unapologetically you, and you're comfortable in your own skin.
She's friggin' superwoman. That's how she does it.
How do you get so much confidence and courage?
You're confident and you're courageous. Right, Brittany? Okay, then. Slam that phone down.
First things first, I am not defined by my past.
Au contraire. Yes, you are. In virtually every other aspect of life, you are judged by your past. Go get a bank loan. What do you need to do to get a bank loan? For example, you want to buy a house. I need a mortgage. You go into the bank and you fill out a bunch of papers, and it details in great detail. Give me your payment history here, your FICO score, social security number, how many jobs you've had in the last 7 years, where have you lived in the last 7 years, on and on and on. Everything about you, they crawl up your rectum, looking to see if you're a good investment. Same with a credit card. Same with anything. Apply for a job. Do you think you can just walk in there? Yes, I would like a job, please. Okay, fill this out. Well, it doesn't matter. Here's my name. That's all that matters. My past doesn't matter. Oddly, it matters. Except when it comes to the bada boom. See, we're not supposed to think about that as men. It's no big deal. The past is the past. It made me who I am today. I wouldn't be the same had I not banged all those baseball players. It does matter, Brittany, but it matters what the intention of the man is. I don't think some NBA player you're willing to is going to care that you've with a bunch of other dudes. Doesn't matter. He's trying to get, you know what, a little poon. When you're asking a man to sign a government contract that if things fall apart, you get half his shit and possibly alimony and certainly child support if there are children involved, I think we might want to vet you just a little bit before we sign up for that. Why is this so hard for women to understand?
A man does not validate me.
What you're expecting to do, for example, you go and buy a car, right? You've got 100,000 miles on this car. It's been beat up, it's been whatever, blah, 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 blah. But you want to say, none of that really happened. You forget about that. It's a brand new car. And you want full price for the car that's used. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to rationalize this. Well. It shouldn't matter. I'm just like new. I'm just like new. Here's the thing, Brittany. Every day in this country, every single day, thousands of 17-year-old girls become 18-year-old women. Do you understand my point?
I validate me.
Good for you.
Let's be clear on that. I don't get too high or too low about anyone's opinion outside of mine.
My opinion counts, but not yours, hamster. Okay.
If I wouldn't take advice from you, then your opinion holds no weight over here.
If you don't give me opinions that make me feel good about myself, well, then I don't want to hear that. Just give me good, not anything that might be negative. Okay, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So you are looking for someone in the 0.001% category of men. And you probably may want to get married at some point, Brittany. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You want to have kids and everything. And you think the men who are doing the choosing when it comes to marriage, it's always the men who choose. They put the ring on, they propose, they do all that crap, and you accept or you don't. But it's the men that have to do that. And you're looking for a man, one of these sub 1% people, who can get any female they want. Think about this for a second. They can have one of thousands of women throwing themselves at them all the time. But yet somehow, Brittany, you think you're going to be the one. Forget about that past. It doesn't matter. You see, the whole marriage, children thing, girls, women want to go out and have their fun. Go ahead, baby. Not my business. You do whatever you want to. But at some point, when you decide it's time to settle down, I want to get married, I want to have kids, if that's what you want to do, that man's opinion will matter because he has to make the move, you see. He has to determine whether or not you are worthy of signing the government contract. If it's just getting poon, Brittany, you're giving it away now. So why would a dude sign a government contract to get poon he can get for free or relatively cheap dinner and trips and vacations and stuff? When you're talking about signing a government contract, that is for life. If you have children, it is for life. In some places, alimony is for life. And you expect men to just not even pay attention, not even care about all the stuff you've done in your past. Are you high? Even if you buy a car and you get screwed, it's a few $1,000s, no biggie, right? You buy a house and it's full of asbestos and falling in a sinkhole. Yeah, it's painful, a few $100,000. You can live with such setbacks. But when you sign a government contract that puts you on the line for the rest of your frigging life, that's a bigger deal than buying a car. That's a bigger deal than buying a house. That is something one needs to vet to determine if the investment is going to be worth it. So you can rationalize it all you want, Brittany. Really, I have nothing against you. I don't know anything about you except, well, I've seen a couple of videos. Yeah, that kind of thing. But to expect men to not pay attention, this is the delayed consequence. Women go through their lives pretty much with no consequences, right? You get pregnant, get an abortion, or be on birth control. Do all these things. No societal objections to women going out and riding pogo sticks all through their 20s and teens and 30s and whatever. Nothing. Women can do anything they want, pretty much almost murder, and get away with it. But the one consequence you cannot escape is the consequence of the man that you want to marry looking a little negatively on your past. There's nothing you can do about that. And you see, that's why they get all pissed off. Oh, you can't shame me. You can't this. You can't that. Yes, I can. Because at that point, when we're talking about a marriage contract, I am the prize. I make the friggin' rules. Men can choose what to do with their lives, Brittany, just like you did in your teens and 20s. Just like you did. I can do whatever I want. Okay, I want to marry you. Nah. Well, that's shaming. No, it's not. It's my choice. I'm not shaming you. I'm just saying I prefer someone else. See, they hate it when the rules work both ways. Women, F-bots, Democrats, they love it when the rules apply to people they don't necessarily agree with. But when you try to apply the rule back on them, well, that's unfair. It's oppression. It's shaming. No, Brittany, that's bullshit. I'll put the link below to both of the videos and her video as well so you can have a look at it. James Maxwell, thank you for listening.